Good morning. You're with India Today. I'm Padmaja Joshi and we are keeping a close eye on the aftermath of Cyclone Ockhi and how Lakshadweep is now bracing for the worst. Meanwhile, terrible news coming in. The death toll in Tamilnadu has mounted to 5. 5 people have been killed in Kanyakumari, which means the total death toll has now risen to 9. 2 teams of the NDRF have been dispatched to Kanyakumari and Nagarcoil districts. The NDRF teams are set to carry out rescue operations. Akshay joining us on the latest. What is the cause of this damage? What were most of these deaths because of, Akshay?
So, Padmaja, there have been very heavy rainfall and heavy winds along the regions of Kanyakumari, Nagarcoil, Thoothukudi, Chennai. These are the southern districts of Tamil Nadu. And many trees have been uprooted and the heavy rainfall has caused flooding in many regions. And what we've been informed from the region is that the heavy uprooting of trees has led to a lot of building collapses also. And in that way, a lot of people have been affected. And 2 NDRF teams have been deployed in Kanyakumari and Nagarcoil, 2 of the coastal districts that have been heavily affected because of Cyclone Ockhi. But one thing that needs to be seen is that the cyclone is moved towards Kerala's coast and is moving towards Lakshadweep, which is a relief for the people in Tamil Nadu that the rainfall will subside in the next couple of hours. And that is one thing that is making them feel a little bit at ease. But at the same time, the flooding as well as the rescue operations that are going on is in a very heavy mode, and the government officials have already informed that all the necessary actions have been in place, and it is in the special request of the Tamil Nadu government that the 2 NDRF teams have been sent to Tamil Nadu. So it will be seen that in the next couple of hours, rescue operation will be in full swing, and all the people in the low-lying areas have already been removed, and many of them are still being removed from the region. And one warning that is being given out is that the sea will continue to be rough for the next couple of days, and that the fishermen should not venture into. And those people who had already gone into the sea in the coastal line of Kerala are still missing. So that is a concern as well. But as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, the rain holiday has been declared in many parts of the state. And also, it is seen that there have been 5 deaths in Kanyakumari alone. So the government officials are saying that necessary actions and compensation to the families of those will also be provided.
Stay with me, Akshay, because we know that now the Coast Guard and the Navy have both been deployed. Bring us an update on that is Editor Internal Security, Sudhir Ranjan Sen. Yes, Sudhir, what are the details?
Well, Padmaja, from what we've gathered so far, as many as 9 ships, big ships have been moved by the Indian Navy and the Indian Coast Guards. P-8Is, these are surveillance aircrafts of the Indian Navy. Long-range maritime surveillance aircrafts have already taken off. So have the Dorniers, other smaller surveillance aircrafts have already taken off. What the Navy is saying is that at least 42 people are still missing. That is 2 boats, one from Tamil Nadu and the other from Kerala. They are missing, and there is a hunt on to locate them. They're also now slowly turning their focus towards Lakshadweep, where the damage seems to have been quite heavy. Padmaja.
All right, and what is the deployment in anticipation? Because basic precautions were not taken by the government, by the civilian administration in Kerala and in Tamil Nadu, which is why we've seen not just losses of life, but also people who are missing even as we speak. What's being done to ensure that the same story is not repeated in Lakshadweep, where the cyclone is now headed, Shudhi?
Well, I mean, the messages from the state administration is still going out. That's what we are getting to hear. Asking people not to venture out, asking people to take cover, to take shelter in safe places. That is what is being done. But whether that is too late or not is not quite clear, because the damage assessment as yet hasn't come in from that place. What we are getting to hear is that the Navy is on a standby to deploy more ships, more hands to the rescue operations. Navy divers have also been deployed in certain places, and in other places they are kept on standby. So that.
Okay, we will go back to Shudhi in just a bit, but here's what the NDMA says. Wind warning has been issued by the NDMA, which says that squally wind speed reaching 55 to 65 km per hour is gusting to 75 km per hour, very likely along and around Lakshadweep Islands during next 12 hours, and increase thereafter with wind speeds turning to 80 to 90 km per hour, gusting to 100 from the 30th of November. That's the warning that has been put out by NDMA. We know that teams of the NDRF have also been deployed. What you see right now is the path that has been taken by Cyclone Ockhi. Remember, it originated somewhere off the coast of Sri Lanka, then moved to the southern tip of India. It affected Thiruvananthapuram, Kanyakumari, Nagarkoil. These three areas have been affected, and subsequently it has now moved towards the west coast of India, and even as we speak, it is headed to Lakshadweep. The latest that we are hearing is that 5 boats have sunk off the coast of Lakshadweep. We'll also try and pull up those very dramatic visuals of a rescue at sea. Kanyakumari and Nagarkoil were the other 2 areas worst affected. The total death toll across 2 states of 9 comes largely from these 3 districts, and now it is headed west towards Lakshadweep, where wind speeds in excess of 100 km per hour are likely to be experienced. SkyMet weather, meanwhile, is saying that in the last 24 hours, Punalur has recorded 92 millimeters of rain, and Thiruvananthapuram. In urban areas, several trees have been uprooted. Vehicular traffic naturally has also been affected. In Mahabalipuram, thankfully, wind speeds are favorable. Chennai is normal at this point. The rain has stopped, I am being told. Akshaya joining us live from the city. First of all, give us an update on the city itself. Has the rain stopped? Is it still windy? What's happening?
Well, Padmaja, the rains have stopped in many parts of Tamilnadu, but the southern districts like Kanyakumari, Nagarkoil, Thoothukudi, Tirunelveli, these are the districts where rainfall is still intense. And what we're being told is that the Cyclone Ockhi's waves have started moving towards Kerala and Lakshadweep, and the intensity of the rainfall will also slowly lower in all these districts. But the impact that Cyclone Ockhi has already left in most of these coastal districts is very heavy. There have been a lot of trees that have been uprooted. Many buildings have collapsed. And what our officials in Tamil Nadu are telling us is that NDRF, 2 teams of NDRF have been requested to move to Kanyakumari and Nagarkoil, where there's been heavy destruction because of Cyclone Ockhi, and those 2 places will see that there will be a lot of rescue operation underway. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Edapadi K. Palnisamy, who has sent out a statement, has also said that special teams of the state government are also in place and rescue operations are underway. But the sad part is, Padmaja, already 5 people have been killed because of the rain in Kanyakumari alone, and in many other places also a lot of people have been affected. Flood-like scenario has been there in Kanyakumari, Nagarkoil and few other districts as well. So continuously, repeatedly, we are seeing that a lot of flood-like scenario is panning out in the state of Tamil Nadu. Earlier in the first week of November, we had seen that in Chennai as well. So there's this question that is being raised as to, is the state government prepared enough to avoid a flood scenario with rainfall? This is the first cyclone that the northeast monsoon has brought in, and already we are seeing that a lot of casualties as well as flood-like scenario is panning out in the state, Padmaja.
Stay with me, because earlier I spoke to Mahesh Palawat of SkyMet, and the forecast for the next few hours is that Cyclone Ockhi is moving in a west-northwest direction. Lakshadweep, Kochi and Alapura are likely to get torrential rains. They'll also experience gusty winds. There's going to be a low pressure area over Andaman Sea. Let's just get you the very latest from SkyMet.
Is moving in west-northwest direction away from Indian coast towards Lakshadweep area. So for another 24 hours, we expect heavy to very heavy rains over many parts of Kerala. But now Tamil Nadu will witness decrease in rain intensity gradually. But southern districts of Tamil Nadu, like Kanyakumari and nearby districts, they will experience heavy rain for at least till afternoon. Thereafter, intensity will start decreasing, but Lakshadweep will receive very heavy rains for next 48 hours. But sea conditions will remain rough to very rough for next 24 to 48 hours over Kerala coast. And so people and fishermen are advised not to venture out for at least next 2 days.
You're watching Cyclone Ockhi. What is the aftermath as the cyclone, after wreaking havoc on Tamil Nadu and Kerala, is now headed towards Lakshadweep? But what is the trajectory that it took? First, let's tell you about that. It was a deep depression which was 170 kilometers to the southeast of Kanyakumari. It has now intensified into the cyclone named Okhi, and even as we speak, it is moving towards Lakshadweep and would intensify into a severe cyclone. The system, according to the Met Department, is located 700 kilometers east-southeast of Mini Koi and Lakshadweep. Remember, Lakshadweep lies 200 to 400 kilometers to the west of the southwest coast of Kerala. It's the first time in recent history, according to sources, that that Lakshadweep has come to be threatened by a full-blooded cyclone. Where did it originate? It originated here, close to Sri Lanka. It then moved to Kerala. It also affected Tamil Nadu, and now it has headed out in this direction. And Lakshadweep is where it is expected to be in effect over the next few days, with high winds and heavy rain lashing this particular area. Earlier, the twin cities were in fact lashed by heavy rains, Kanyakumari and Nagarkoil. This was right in the path of the cyclone. Thiruvananthapuram also woke up to a heavy drizzle and overcast sky. So this is the path that the cyclone has taken. In fact, Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has just tweeted. She's spoken about how the deployment has taken place of the Coast Guard and the Navy for search and rescue of the coast of Kanyakumari. Let me get in Sudhir Ranjan Sen on that. What is the deployment like, and what is the Coast Guard and Navy reporting back till now on the fishermen who were reported missing? Sudhir.
Well, Padmaja, to begin with, at least 9 ships, 9 big ships, that's 5 of the Indian Navy, 2 ships of the Indian Coast Guard. More ships from the Indian Coast Guard have already been deployed. The deployment is around Tamil Nadu and the coast of Tamil Nadu and Lakshadweep. What the Navy is saying is at least 42 people are missing. In one boat carrying about 4 people missing from Tamil Nadu, 13 boats with 38 people missing from the coast of Kerala. Navy divers have been flown in. They have also deployed the long-range naval maritime surveillance aircrafts, that is the P-8Is. The Dorniers, also surveillance aircrafts, have already been deployed to locate these ships, these boats that have gone missing. Navy divers are there to pull, to get into rescue operations. So it's quite a heavy deployment of about 9 ships already. What the Navy is saying, that as and when required, they're going to put in more resources. In fact, more ships have been kept on standby to be deployed, whenever or wherever that's required. Padmaja.
In fact, the MP from Thiruvananthapuram is also tweeting right now, Shashi Tharoor, saying that he's spoken with the Indian Coast Guard Commandant in Chennai. The search and rescue ships and aircraft deployed since 6:30 in the morning to look for missing fishermen. Sea state 5 is declared with waves of over 4 meters. And it's in the middle of these waves of over 4 meters that the rescue efforts are currently on. Reports say that some have made it safely to land overnight, says Shashi Tharoor. The efforts are continuing. The Defence Minister also in touch with the local area MP, which is Shashi Tharoor. Nirmala Sitharaman talking about how aircraft and ships are currently at sea or oversea looking for these missing fishermen. The live pictures that we got to you are of the kind of water currently being seen, the waves seen off the coast of Kerala in Thiruvananthapuram. You've got extremely choppy water, and these are the deadliest cyclones that have hit India in the recent past. The worst perhaps was about quarter of a century ago, where Andhra Pradesh was hit by a cyclone that claimed close to 50,000 lives. Subsequently, Odisha in 1999 saw 15,000 casualties. Again, a few years later, in 2010, Cyclone Lela claimed 65 casualties across two states of Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Cyclone Thane in 2011 claimed 33 lives, and then Cyclone Hudhud in recent memory. This is one of the worst cyclones where 124 people died. In 2014, the casualties spread across Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh. And then again, Cyclone Varda in 2016 saw 18 casualties spread across Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, two states which usually bear the brunt of any cyclone that hits the coast of India. We're going to keep an eye on what happens in Kerala and Tamil Nadu, also what is being done in Lakshadweep to brace for the cyclone making landfall there.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.